Alright, so this is Flight Simulator 2020 and currently we are flying just above Cyberhub, Gurgaon, Cyber City. We are in the airspace of Indira Gandhi Airport, Delhi. So we're just gonna take a round, see how much of that has been replicated, how much of it's actually it's really there, and as per my knowledge, it's mostly rendered. I haven't gone through it yet. This is the first time I'm actually going to try. So let's see. Let's just fly, and we'll try to fly as low as possible. And in the process, I might be able to just see some of the buildings, but the flying is not going to be pretty good and precise. So just excuse me for that. Let's just start. So first of all, we'll just do the active pause and see if it's anything similar. Well, it doesn't look like, though, to be very honest. There are some buildings over there. Let's go flying. Let's just go. We'll decrease the speed a little. Okay. What is that? It looks like one of the buildings, but I'm sure that we don't have anything like this in Gurgaon. Nope. So this is just a render, but it's nothing like Cyber City. It has a lot of brief buildings, beautiful buildings, but then I don't see even one of them to be visible here. I don't know if my coordinates are right. They seem to be right, as much as I'm aware. So it's actually pretty simple. If you want to actually locate a particular place, it's very simple. All you have to do is just copy the coordinates from Google Maps and just paste it in the search column when you doing the live flight. Just paste it over there and start the flight from there. So it'll airborne your particular plane over right above those particular coordinates. So this is the only building I'm seeing right now, and looks like that hotel. I don't know, so give me the name of that hotel, but still it's not the same. So excuse me, I see a tall building over there. So let's see what that is. This side, this particular place, this road. Okay. So I think I saw the NH8, National Highway 8. I'll take you back there again. So let's see what the building is. So I don't know. I think this. Does it look like Gurgaon? Not to me, at least. So I guess we are going towards Delhi right now. This is definitely not Gurgaon, because Indira Gandhi Airport is right behind us. I think we are out of the airspace. Yes. So we're flying a Cessna right now, and because it's actually pretty easy to maneuver, I like flying the A320, but then it's difficult to fly slow, at 1,000 feet above the ground. We could fly even lower than that, so like this. We could decrease our speed a little. So it seems to be that building. Is it that ship building? I don't think so, because we are not following the NH8. That doesn't look like NH8 at all. It's a pretty high-tech, fast-speed road. It doesn't look like that at all. That's the only building, sadly. The high-rise, which you can see over there. And again, it looks like a render, nothing more than that. So I see a lot of red buildings, everywhere in the entire Delhi map. I've been roaming around the Delhi map a lot. I tried to locate my house in Noida. Unfortunately, I couldn't. Everything looked the same. So we don't have red buildings. It's as simple as that. I don't see any apartments in Delhi NCR which are painted red. It's probably in Mexico, but not in India. At least not in Delhi NCR, that I'm sure of. So yeah, this building looks like, a building made in, I don't know, Las Vegas. We don't have something like this in it. Yes, it looks like a Las Vegas hotel. Which one is that? Yes. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Wow. When did we get a building like this in NCR? Do you look at this? Okay, alright. Wow.
Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
So we are leaving the Charlie airspace. So what it does, as much as I read about it, so basically it takes the Bing map, Bing. So it takes the Bing map and just renders the satellite image, and probably you get a view up high. I don't know, probably about 2,000 feet high. Then it'll be similar to what you see on the map of the Bing. But when you go down, it's all just the AI reproduction of the buildings. As you can see, it's not that high quality. Okay, we need to open the map just to see where our airport is. So I'm just gonna take that building as our, as a help to understand where we came from. And probably those buildings. Okay, the game is lagging a lot. So that particular road is what I was actually thinking is National Highway 8. This one looks like a National Highway 8 from where I can see, because it's going directly to Cyberhub, to the Cyber City, and that's probably one of the best areas, So yeah, so yes, absolutely, we are right. This is NH8. Let me give you a closer look. Alright, that's as close as we can go. Yeah, this is definitely the NH8. So this is NH8, and we were coming from Dholakwa. There is no building over Dholakwa. That huge tall building over what we saw. The only building which we saw, like a mirage of Las Vegas. We don't have a building like that in NCR. So these three buildings, they represent Cyber City, where we have a lot of buildings now, a lot of tall buildings, pretty good looking buildings. But these are not. Oh, what happened? Okay. My controller's battery went out, so it just completely crashed. So I restarted, and I've restarted from where we actually crashed. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna try land our tiny Cessna.
Copy Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
I don't see. So we didn't actually plan our route here. We don't have a clearance to land on any of the runways, but we're still gonna try to do it because what the hell? Our speed is very low. Let's increase a bit. Increase it a bit. Okay, so this is one of the runways. So we'll try to land on this particular runway. I don't know what it is named. Sorry for that. This is absolutely unprofessional and not the way it is supposed to be. So do not try this at home. Well, you can try this at home, as I'm doing it. So as you can see, the idea was basically not to show the landing or the takeoffs. The idea was to just show you the Indira Gandhi Airport and nearby areas. So landing this particular airplane is absolutely a piece of cake, at least in the game. Obviously, we need to be 60 nautical miles, but we are way too high. Let's apply some flaps. We have very less runway left. I don't think we'll be able to land. But what the hell? Right, that was probably the most horrible landing, but then we have done it so far, so far so good. And let's just do another takeoff from here, because why not? Or we could just do some taxi. It's a huge airport. In real time also it takes about 20-25 minutes every time we land on this particular airport, about 20-25 minutes just taxiing time. So it's crazy amount of taxiing. So as you can see, we've just landed here, and that's exactly right in front. That's where we have to go. There will be an aero bridge and all that, which will be there. You know what the hell? We don't have the time to go through all that, so let's just do another takeoff. Why not? Hey, we're not doing taxi, we are taking off. Is this even a runway? I don't even think so. Reduce flaps. And we have a lift off. So this is the portion where the aero bridge is applied. This is the terminal. One of the terminals actually. So let me just give you a brief look of how our Indira Gandhi International Airport looks like, at least in the game. These vehicles, the way they respawn, but still a pretty good job, I must say. India is not one of the official rendered uh, maps, in the game. So if you really want to see the hand-drawn maps which they have included in the game, there are about 30 plus maps which are there. You can actually see it on the website what all real maps they have included, the cities, the countries, everything. But as far as we are concerned, we'll have to settle for something like which is still a kick-ass job, I must say. There are some areas, which are like highlighted as in my previous video. Like one of them is Taj Mahal, the other is Lotus Temple. I'm still exploring. I'm sure there are many more which I can explore. Just now I came across Hindon River, which is in Uttar Pradesh. There is a tiny airspace also where you can land.
Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra is type Cessna 152 1 miles southwest of Delhi. Request flight following.
So yeah, it's pretty good.
Cessna Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra, Delhi approach. Squawk 6657. Squawk 6657, Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
What was that? Oh, Saftaja.
Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra, radar contact 1 mile southeast of Delhi, 900 feet. Altimeter.
Which plane is that? Looks like a DHL. Oh, okay.
Copy Cessna X-ray Golf Sierra.
So as you can see, if you live in Delhi NCR, you would come to know that this is nothing like what it really is. But if you actually see a satellite view, there are a lot of similarities. At least the die of the map is pretty similar. The how the city is entirely designed, and that's exactly has been completely replicated and captured. But if you come close by, you will see just the AI reproduction of the buildings and the vehicles and so on. So I'm assuming right now we would be, I don't know, somewhere, I don't know, Vasant Vihar or Vasant Kunj. Probably we crossed that already. I honestly don't know which this area is. So what is that? That could be Lotus Temple. In fact, I'm sure that's a Lotus Temple. As per the coordinates, I think that would completely match. Let's see the VFR. Yes. So this is what I'm talking about. If you see the layout of the buildings, this is exactly how it is. If you see in our satellite map, it looks exactly like this. From here you will see the quality, at least if it's about more than 1000 feet altitude, then you would be able to see the quality. If you go closer, you will see that it's not exactly the same thing. So right now it will actually look like something which is completely 100% replication of what the real cities are. So let's do a landing here. We'll try to do a better job this time. And then we'll take off. It looks like Vasant Kunj from here, the feel of the area looks like Vasant Kunj. A lot of greenery, small apartments. Where is the runway? Oh, we missed it again. Oh, this is a very short runway. We don't have too much of time. We have very high speed. Flaps have been deployed. Not gonna happen, but with this aircraft, it's pretty easy actually. Yeah, as I said, that's Lotus Temple. Stop. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a U-turn and go up again, take off, and then go over Lotus Temple once and for all, and then let's see if we can find something else from there. I'm not gonna use the entire runway, I'm gonna keep it brief. Alright, let's see if we can take off. Let's go. Come on, give me 60, give me 60. Yo, there we go. Right, not bad. Wow, that is a flyover which I can remember somehow. So Lotus Temple is in Kalkaji, near about Nehru Place, which is one of the largest Asian computer market. And it's a beautiful place. I've personally never been there, but I've actually crossed it many times. From the outside, I've seen it a lot of times. So I actually went about this in my previous video, which is about 10-15 seconds of a video. But then the last video in which I covered the Lotus Temple, I was going pretty fast. So this time my speed is relatively low and much more closer to the ground. So I think we should have a better view. So this is the view of Kalkaji from above. It doesn't look like that, to be very honest. It has some similarities, but it doesn't look like this. Exactly, obviously. Wow, this is beautiful. So have a look at this. Wow, it looks absolutely beautiful. Very nice. Good job, I must say. Oh, don't crash. Don't crash. Okay, we're gonna stall and we're gonna go down. Okay, that's it. Alright, bye bye.